Hello and welcome back to Global Facts Journey. In the world of Hollywood glamour, Timothée Chalamet, the heartthrob of the silver screen at the age of 27, isn't just making headlines for his charming performances. He's also navigating the wild roller coaster of fame, cannibalistic film roles, and the strange parallels with his co-stars' shocking scandals. Strap in for a journey through Tinseltown that's as bizarre as it is entertaining. Today, we will be discussing about Timothée Chalamet's reaction to the issue of cannibalism against Armie Hammer. In the detailed GQ profile, Timothée Chalamet, who is currently 27 years old, not only opened up about his own life, but also touched upon the serious allegations that surfaced against his co-star Armie Hammer from Call Me By Your Name. The scandal involving Hammer broke out in 2021 and quickly gained notoriety due to its shocking nature. A woman who had been involved with Hammer shared her experiences, which included graphic and unsettling aspects of their sexual interactions. Central to her revelations were the screenshots of Instagram direct messages that she claimed were from Hammer. These messages were particularly disturbing, as they depicted fantasies that were violent and abusive in nature. Notably, they included fantasies about rape and the infliction of pain, which Hammer seemed to express a desire for. Perhaps the most shocking aspect was a message in which Hammer allegedly claimed to be 100% a cannibal. These allegations against Hammer sparked widespread media attention and public concern, casting a shadow over his career and personal life. In his interview, Chalamet not only reflects on these developments, but also provides insight into how these revelations impacted those associated with Hammer, including himself as a former co-star and colleague. In the film Bones and All, directed by Luca Guadagnino, Timothée Chalamet undertook a complex and dark role as Lee, a character with cannibalistic tendencies. The filming took place during the spring and summer of 2021. Chalamet's character, Lee, is not only notable for his cannibalism, but also for a unique and unsettling habit: he wears the clothing of his victims. Chalamet described this aspect of his character as self-styling, indicating a deeper, more intentional action than simply donning these clothes out of necessity. This choice of attire by Lee can be seen as a significant character trait that adds layers to his personality and perhaps offers insight into his psyche. It suggests that Lee might be adopting aspects of his victims' identities or using their clothing as trophies or memorabilia, thus making a statement about his relationship with his victims and his actions. This behavioral trait of Lee, as portrayed by Chalamet, adds an eerie and psychological depth to the character. It's not just about the physical act of cannibalism, but also about how this act influences and is integrated into his identity and expression, as reflected in his unique approach to dressing himself with the belongings of those he has victimized. This detail, highlighted by Chalamet, provides a glimpse into the film's exploration of identity, transformation, and the dark aspects of human nature. During the time, Timothée Chalamet was filming Bones and All, a movie in which he portrays a cannibal. Real-life events involving Armie Hammer, his co-star from Call Me By Your Name, unfolded in a strikingly parallel manner. Allegations against Hammer included claims of extreme and cannibalistic sexual fantasies, which inadvertently mirrored the thematic content of Chalamet's new film role. When asked about the timing of his role in Bones and All, coinciding with the allegations against Hammer, Chalamet offered his perspective on this unusual situation. He recognized the strange and almost uncanny parallel between his fictional role as a cannibal and the real-life controversy surrounding Hammer. Chalamet saw this period as peculiar and somewhat surreal, given the nature of the allegations and his ongoing project. However, in explaining his decision to take on the role in Bones and All, Chalamet highlighted a key factor: the film was based on a novel. This detail is crucial in understanding his choice. By emphasizing the film's literary roots, Chalamet suggested that his motivation for accepting the role was primarily artistic, driven by the narrative and depth of the character in the book. This implies that his decision to play a cannibalistic character was not influenced by, nor intended to comment on, the allegations against Hammer. Instead, Chalamet's involvement in the film was a result of his interest in bringing a complex literary character to life, independent of the external controversy. When Timothée Chalamet was asked about his own experiences in relation to the type of allegations that were made against his co-star Armie Hammer, His response was marked by a certain level of reluctance and uncertainty. This hesitation to speak definitively on the matter underscores the delicacy and complexity of dealing with allegations that are both serious and highly publicized. Chalamet pointed out the propensity for such topics to be transformed into clickbait in the media. His use of this term indicates an awareness of how easily the true essence of sensitive issues can be lost or distorted in the rush for sensational headlines and viral stories. This reflects a broader concern about the integrity of media reporting, particularly in cases that involve high-profile individuals and scandalous accusations. The term clickbait suggests a certain level of skepticism about how the media handles such stories, focusing more on attracting readership than on presenting nuanced, factual reporting. Furthermore, Chalamet described feeling disoriented by the situation. This term conveys a sense of being overwhelmed or thrown off balance, perhaps both emotionally and cognitively. It suggests that navigating the fallout of the allegations against Hammer was confusing and challenging for him. This feeling of disorientation could stem from a variety of factors: the shock of the allegations themselves, the scrutiny and speculation from the public and media, and the difficulty of reconciling public perceptions with his own personal experiences and knowledge of Hammer. Overall, Chalamet's response highlights the personal and professional challenges faced when confronting controversies within the sphere of public scrutiny, especially when they involve close colleagues or friends. It underscores the emotional complexity and the impact of media portrayal in such situations. In the interview, Timothée Chalamet touched upon his relationship with Kylie Jenner and delved into the complex issue of maintaining a balance between his intense public popularity and his personal life. He acknowledged the inherent challenges that come with being a widely recognized figure and the desire to keep certain aspects of his life private. To illustrate his point, Chalamet referred to a specific episode of South Park titled Worldwide Privacy Tour. This episode humorously portrays Harry and Meghan traveling in a private jet and appearing on a talk show, all while advocating for their privacy. Chalamet used this as an analogy to underscore the paradox often faced by celebrities like himself. The situation in the South Park episode highlights the ironic and sometimes contradictory nature of public figures seeking privacy while simultaneously engaging in highly public activities such as jet-setting or appearing on talk shows. By comparing his own experiences to this satirical portrayal, Chalamet pointed out the confusion and mixed messages that can arise when celebrities, who are constantly under the public eye, express a need for privacy. This paradox often leads to public bewilderment, as it can appear inconsistent for someone who is frequently in the limelight to request a private life. Chalamet's reference to the South Park episode and his comments on the matter reflect the complexities and often the absurdity of navigating fame and privacy in the modern celebrity culture. Timothée Chalamet, in addressing the fervor of his fan following, expressed a deep sense of gratitude towards his fans, despite the overwhelming intensity that comes with such strong public adoration. He recognizes that the passionate support of his fan base has played a significant role in shaping his career trajectory. Chalamet understands that the enthusiasm and dedication of his fans have not only boosted his popularity, but have also opened doors and provided opportunities that have been instrumental in his rise to success. This acknowledgement by Chalamet reflects an awareness of the reciprocal nature of celebrity and fan relationships. While the intense scrutiny and fervent attention from fans can sometimes be challenging to navigate, especially for someone seeking to maintain a degree of personal privacy, Chalamet sees the positive impact of this dynamic. He credits his fans for helping him reach the heights he has attained in his profession. His statement conveys a sense of humility and appreciation, highlighting that he doesn't take his fan base for granted. Instead, he views their support as a key component of his journey and success in the highly competitive entertainment industry. This perspective shows Chalamet's understanding of the importance of his audience in his career and his genuine gratitude towards the people who have enthusiastically followed and supported his work. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and be sure to turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any videos just like this one. If you enjoyed this video, you're sure to enjoy the top 5 craziest lifestyles that trigger diseases that lead to Tom Sizemore's death. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.